Hey, I'm Cesar. Today we want to share with you things about payments and how payments work and what things, no, what type of things you can do with payments. Payments is a section that is here. You need to connect with Stripe, and we will do the onboarding with you. So the moment you have a Stripe connected, you can start to make payments for your clients. Obviously, the integration we have done is with Stripe. With PayPal, you can create links to get paid, but it's not, it's not as good as with Stripe. So we suggest to use Stripe as the tool to get paid. So what type of things you can do with payments? Yesterday, well, a user was asking about zip code validations with UK numbers. So let's use this as an example. So this one is a form that, okay, we have validations for zip codes, postal codes, postcodes in the UK. So you can filter users based on the location. And let's say you do some type of construction job, or you do some type of, I don't know, therapy or something like that, and you want to get paid. Okay, so let's do an example. Let's say, for example, you do some type of paint job. No, how big is your house? So you can say something like, how big is your house? We can put a drop down with price. You can say less than 100 square meters, and you can say it's 100. From 100 to 300 square meters is going to be 200, and more than 300 is going to be 300. Okay, something like that. So you can show this as button, we can show the price, and we can show the total in the widget. Okay, so with that we only have a calculator. Okay, so this is going to tell me it's 100. So I can put my name, my phone number, and my zip code. Northwest, I don't know, Northwest 21 to something like that. When do you want the service? Today. Okay, and it's going to be less than 100 square meters, so it's going to be 100 euros. Okay, this will be an easy calculator. We can add other elements. For example, you can add pricing. I mean, you can add different drop down with price. You can add multiples, and the price will stack. Let's say you want which color do you want? And you can say something like red is going to be 100 more, blue is going to be 200, and yellow is going to be 300, for example. No, I mean, this is just an example, but it's for you to see how this works. Like if I stack these things, okay, it's going to tell me it's 200, 400, 500, 200 plus 300. I mean, you can stack options with prices, on top of, one to the other. You can add price in other elements like check. So let's say you want insurance. Do you want insurance? And this is going to be 100. Check if you want insurance. Show price. I mean, this is a check is for, just in case you want, to give the user one option, like, hey, do you want this or not? That's it. Okay, and the same is going to add to the total. Okay, and finally, you can add things like a help text. I don't know, the job includes 100 cleaning fee. I don't know, some type of fee, like you're going to have this is 100. Show price, the same. This is for you to to have like a I mean, the budget starts with 100, and then you can add the elements you want, and that will be the total amount of the budget. No, this is the total amount of the job. This is to show to the user. I mean, you can show this to the user or not. I mean, this is for you to decide. If you show this to the user, everything is clear. The user is going to contact you and is going to request this job. Okay, but we can send the user to pay. Okay, what that means? That means we are going to send the user to checkout. Okay, so we click, and we are going to choose the painter job. Okay, this is the checkout we have set up before. Okay, now I will go back to payment so you can see how this is configured. But we create a widget with options. The user is going to choose. The user is going to pay, right away after filling up the form, the widget. Okay, so let's activate this so you can see how this works. So now we have everything done. Let me check one thing first. Yeah, painter job is we ask for a 20% of the total amount. Okay, it's not everything, is 20%. Okay, let's go back to the widget. Let's go back here. let's go back to the agent form, scroll down, and we can say something like pay 20% to confirm the job. We activate. Okay, and we have it. It's Cesar. I put N West 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is this is 500. So I click and I go to the painter job. Total is 500. I need to pay 100 because it's 20%. I fill up the information, I put my credit card, and I pay. What happens after that is up to you. You can send the user to WhatsApp, or you can show a thank you note, and that's it. You will get an email with a confirmation, and you will get the information in your lead control panel. In your lead control panel also, we show you this is pending pay. Okay, this is a user who requests a job, but he didn't pay. Okay, if we click here, we have the link to the checkout. Okay, so let's say this customer didn't pay, he asked for the job. You can send a message like, hey, hi, this is your link to pay for the job. Let me know if you are still interested. Okay, and we click send, and we send the WhatsApp to the user. That's it. Super easy. Everything is here. The user is going to get the link to pay for that specific job, for that specific request. So it's going to be linked, and you're going to get a confirmation in your control panel. In your control panel, you're going to see this user has paid. Okay. So this is the way to, I think, to manage this type of workflows. I don't know, checkouts, pipelines, you name it. Okay. The idea is for you to create a calculator, a tool like this one, to have, all the information in your control panel. With the zip codes, you can include or exclude zip codes. So, for example, in this case, we exclude Liverpool, for example. So if I put Cesar, postal code Liverpool, okay, I check, and well, it's not here, but this lead doesn't go to WhatsApp. We present a confirmation saying, sorry, we don't serve this area, something like that. So this is for you to exclude zip codes where you don't work, where you don't do the job, or you don't serve, or something like that. What else? There is something else I want to show you. Attachments. Sometimes when you do this type of jobs, like painting or repairs, or you need to go to the house, or things like that, sometimes you need a photo. So you can ask for a file. So please send a photo of the building, room, something. Okay, so this can be required. You can add more than one if you want. Please send a photo of the room. File. Okay, require the same. Okay, so this is for you to ask, for photos, for elements, so you can see what is the job. Sometimes this is also common if you do things for dogs, or for animals, or some type of hair treatment, things like that. Sometimes you need a photo. Sometimes you need to see what you are going to deal with. Who is the customer, or how is the house, or what type of building you're going to go, or things like that can be useful to have the photo beforehand. So we can put the information. Northwest 1, 2, 3. Today, for yes, blue, yes, photo. I'm going to put the photo. Okay, for example, this one, and I click pay. I go to the checkout as a customer. Fantastic, this works. And in the control panel, I have I have all the information plus the photo. The photo is here, so I can see what I'm going to deal with. If I want to download the photo, I can click download, and here I have the photo in full. I mean, this is just a quick preview for you to see, what is this, business about, who is this person, what they want, etc. Okay, so photos, attachments, calculator, checkout, CRM. I don't know. I mean, you keep going. I mean, we want to help you as much as possible. No, we want to help you all the way. I mean, we want to give you the best tool for you to manage your clients, your business, your leads, everything. And we keep adding elements so you can have the best experience. Obviously, all this in mobile works well. I mean, in mobile, you're going to have something like this. You can edit, a good customer, on my way, or things like that. This is something you can do. You're going to see how much money, how much what is the budget for this opportunity. So the idea is to keep adding elements for you, to help you as much as possible. There is something that I think you want, and it's reminders. Sometimes the job is not urgent. So for example, something is going to, they may ask for information now, but it's going to happen, in a couple of weeks, months, something like that. So reminders is something that is going to be useful. And something that we are going to add is an option to sell the leads. I think it's also, if you are an agency, sometimes you want to sell the leads to other businesses. So we are going to give you an option to have the lead, hide the contact information, phone number, email, things like that will be hide, for the business, unless they purchase the lead. So you're going to have an option to sell leads through the platform. Okay, so those are things that are coming. I hope will be done soon, and we keep adding elements, and we want to help you as much as possible, and we want to keep making the best tool possible for you. Okay, so this is about pricing, but we saw other things. Hope you like it, and hope you think this is a good solution for your business. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.